Now, in fairness, we should also give a lot of credit to Sergei Bobrovsky, the way he shut down the Leafs' high-priced, normally high-scoring talent. Last night, 34 saves on 36 shots, a stellar .944 save percentage to steal Game 1. When he struggled down the stretch in the regular season, Paul Maurice bailed on him and went to Alex Lyon. But when Lyon faltered against the Bruins, Bob stepped up. He's now won 4 straight starts. Now, yesterday, before we dropped the puck on the playoffs for round 2, we asked Marty Biron to rank the 8 remaining goalies that have advanced to the second round. He actually had Bobrovsky ranked dead last amongst the 8 starters. But the old Vezina winner maybe had a temporary return to form. Was that a blip? Or are we ultimately waiting for a collapse here?
Well, if it's a blip, it goes back to 3 games against Boston because he won 3 in a row against Boston. It's just such a unique situation. They couldn't play him down the stretch. He was that bad. Alex Lyon comes in and goes 6-1-1, and the Panthers make the playoffs. But we've seen in his career, it's beyond streaky. He won his Vezinas 4 years apart, Gino. 12, 13, and 16, 17. And then, he comes and goes through the course of a regular season. You know he's capable. He's that good. Yeah. You don't win 2 Vezinas 4 years apart and not be that good. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lyon again during this series. I really wouldn't. And it might not be a bad thing because if you think about Boston was great when they were rotating their goalies. When they went with Ullmark for 6 in a row, that's when he lost it. If you look down the stretch, they alternated all the way down the stretch. And so, hey, Bob may need a rest. Put Lyon back in. You can always go back to Bob. But right now, he is playing like the Bobrovsky that earned the big contract for the years he played well and won 2 Vezina trophies.
All right, let's go to the other end of the ice now. What about Sergei Samsonov, Craig? He had an .857 save percentage in last night's opener. The only worst start he's had in these playoffs was Game 1 against Tampa. What's your take on what you're seeing from him right now?
Not a problem whatsoever. Didn't have a chance on any of the goals. And in fact, if it wasn't for Ilya Samsonov early in the game, the Leafs would have been down 5-0. He had to make grade A after grade A after grade A save, in tight, in close. And you look at all the goals, there's no chance for Ilya Samsonov. And you can look at the save percentage, and the bottom line is he did everything he could to keep his team in it. And when you play as poorly, and I think that the Toronto Maple Leafs didn't play very well in front of Ilya Samsonov, and Dave Poulin just pointed it out with some defensive zone coverages and everything. But, Ilya Samsonov to me is the least of my concerns. I have no worries about Ilya Samsonov. He has shown it time and time again that he can play and give the Leafs the goaltending that is necessary to be successful in the playoffs.